You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today's Tuesday, August 25th, and here is what's up with the weather. It was beautiful yesterday morning. It was awesome. It was cloudy, cool, lowest humidity in at least a week. I only quickly looked back at the humidity levels over the last 7 days. We had dew points in the 50s yesterday, and I didn't see anything that low for the past week. Fantastic. Hope you enjoyed it. We're getting back up there. We're getting the humidity levels back up into the summer muggy conditions maybe by lunch. If you're really sensitive to humidity, you may feel it by this afternoon and as early as lunchtime. But we're all good out there right now. Temperatures are, it's a little warmer. It's like 70 to 75 degrees out the door this morning. By lunchtime, we are probably in the 80s, and the heat in the season starts to crank up. Thankfully, though, we'll go from some sunshine this morning, I think, to mostly cloudy skies pretty quickly in the afternoon. And so as the humidity builds, that's being manifested in, one, you're feeling the humidity, and two, as some cloud cover. And we may get some sprinkles this afternoon, but close to 90 for the high feels more like 95 with the heat index this afternoon, and the wind drops off. We at least had a nice breeze. Like, that contributed to the comfortable conditions even when the sun was out yesterday. I think we're dropping the breeze, unfortunately. Slight chance for sprinkles this afternoon as we cloudy up, but not a whole lot of promising rain chances overall. Another slight chance of rain for Wednesday. They're like 20% at best. Wednesday morning, we start off in the middle 70s, and we'll get, again, close to about 90 for a high. However, there's another front that comes through tonight into Wednesday, and so the humidity pretty quickly gets knocked down. And that's going to lead to a couple of fantastic mornings. I mean, 50s not out of the question here, just outside of the Kansas City metropolitan area for temperatures. So Monday is sort of a dry heat. The humidity is around in the morning. It drops then in the afternoon, and a northerly breeze picks up. Awesome weather. Make some post-hump day, work day plans for Wednesday. It's going to be great. And then it is Thursday morning and Friday mornings in which temperatures lower to middle 60s. Not much of a wind, not much cloud cover, but that should feel probably somewhat similar to how Monday felt. Except, again, with the more sunshine, so maybe a touch warmer, but it's going to feel really comfortable outside. Highs near 85 for Thursday and for Friday both. And then we'll begin to slowly warm back up. No more chance of rain on Saturday. It's all gone. We're into the 90s. About 90 for Saturday, and then close to 95 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The humidity doesn't look terrible. So, I don't think the heat index is going to be atrocious. It still may be up near 100. So, you'll need to make sure the AC is running properly again. One thing I don't really have to worry about whenever I am changing my air filter, which I do once a month, is like the black soot from any candles that I'm burning, because, well, the candles from the Friendly Flamer, they burn clean. And maybe you've noticed that, like, if you burn a candle, especially close to one of your intake vents, you're like, why is my filter black? Probably because of the candle. These are the best candles in Kansas City. The Pitch named them 2026 best candles of Kansas City. Again, if you want to burn one in the morning, fresh coffee, to keep that fresh coffee going. Laundry day, it's like Sunday, it's going to be like super hot outside. So maybe don't actually do laundry, give your AC a bit of a break and just burn the laundry day candle. Sea salt and orchid every time. Never say it right. Sunset Serenity, Summer Vibes, Tomato Garden, one of my favorite candles. Tomato Garden, White Sage, and Lavender. They have candles. You don't want to burn candles, even though they're clean burning. They also have wax melts. And by the way, they're selling a lot of wax melts because they're low on the apples and maple bourbon. So that one clearly must be making people's homes smell great. And if you go visit them at the River Market this weekend from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and mention you heard about them on my podcast, you get $5 off. So for instance, 4 wax melts is $15. Tell me you heard about me, you get 4 wax melts for $10. It's a really good deal overall. They do monthly subscriptions, they do custom candles, of course, gift cards, everything else. You don't have to visit them at the River Market. You can just go to thefriendlyflamer.com and set up your reoccurring order there as well. By the way, I actually burn these candles in my house, and they legitimately do smell fantastic. So yeah, get ready for a weekend of heat. Sunday looks to be the hottest, again, with the heat index near 100. The heat just keeps rolling. We'll try to break it around Wednesday, but I'm cautiously optimistic we'll be able to tamper it down by around Wednesday and Thursday, but the heat may go a solid week from roughly Sunday through Friday or Saturday. We may get another legit heat wave out of this summer as September begins there. Next Tuesday, we may be in the midst of a heat wave. The heat, the humidity, everything it's ramping back up. And despite that, despite the humidity falling, I woke up this morning to a ton of mushrooms in my ground again. Had a bunch in the ground on Monday morning. Still have a bunch popping up. Again, it just like happens overnight. Just pop up overnight. The pollen report, the Kansas City Allergy and Asthma Associates, go to kcallergy.com. Pollen report is up, and wouldn't you know it, the ragweed is up, and the mold is up as well. Both of them sort of in the high to medium range. This is ragweed season. Not just ragweed, it's the pigweed as well. The pigweed. I made myself cough. Trying to snort like a pig. Pigweed. Yeah, and we're just gonna need to go through ragweed season. I'm feeling it a little bit myself, so I took my pill. Even have to give my daughter some children's liquid Claritin. But man, the mold is high. See coming out of the ground. The ragweed is high. If you're feeling your allergies really bad, go see the Kansas City Allergy and Asthma Associates. They have locations in Overland Park, in Olathe, and Lee Summit. So they got the South Side covered. And a lot of listeners there on the South Side. They got you. Allergy, asthma, any sort of sinusitis, immune deficiencies, lung conditions, everything. And man, again, this is where we're getting through. We're about to go through, the heart of ragweed season over the next couple of weeks. Pressure forecast, which again can trigger some symptoms that are kind of similar at times to allergies. But for me, I'll get a big drop in pressure. I then get sinusitis, and it gets annoying. But I don't really see any big drops in pressure coming. There might be a pressure rise around Friday, and then more gradual drop in pressure from Saturday through Sunday. This isn't really pressure dropping season. This is more so like allergy season. Spring and fall are when you get the more substantial drops in pressure overall. You may be wondering, in fact, I've gotten questions about this, like, when's the first frost? When is it going to get cool again? Well, first off, the middle of the week in the mornings are pretty good. Okay, can't ask for too much here. But the extended forecast it's not looking too terribly promising for some cooler weather. Unfortunately, even the outlook through the first week of September and the middle part of September still calls for more days that are warmer than average than days that are cooler than average. And the whole seasonal outlook for fall calls for, slightly favored to be warmer than average, but overall, we get the good old equal chances where anything can happen. That's what you get in the long range forecast many times. For Kansas City, it's like you're in the middle of the country. Anything can happen. It's tough. Tough sledding around here. All right, recapping the forecast. Becoming cloudy this afternoon, maybe some sprinkles. Highs near 90 today and tomorrow, but more sunshine likely for tomorrow. Near 85 for Thursday and Friday with a couple of very comfortable mornings. Thursday and Friday mornings. 90s for Saturday and back to like 95 from Sunday through at least Tuesday, maybe though for much of next week. Thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. Have a good one.